Hello everyone, welcome back to the game. We're about to go take on two bosses forthcoming. And so we're going to walk up this direction. First of all, we've got two fights that we got to deal with really quickly. So let's go ahead and take care of them. Now, since the next fight is going to be a summon battle, we're just going to go ahead and do Holy and take care of these guys really quick. And there's the first fight. Almost made it that time, but not quite, so we'll deal with this guy the exact same way.
I hate this place.
Okay, and that fight's now over, so for these fights, if you're doing it as a unit-only challenge, they're going to be very, very easy for you, but if you're not, they're going to be significantly more difficult. Now, normally, in a normal game, again, they would be fairly easy, so if you're doing a single character-only challenge with someone besides Yuna, what you want to do here is really take advantage of those shields and boosts that you can get, and also have her overdrive ready on all of the AEONS that you can. Now, I don't have overdrive on all the AEONS, and I'm actually not going to use any because in a legitimate purist mode, I wouldn't even have touched the AEONS. They wouldn't even have their overdrive charged. The only way you could do that would be to grand summon one of them. But it's really not going to matter here. These things are going to go down very quickly. He summons, first of all, Ifrit. So we're going to start off by summoning Intrepid. Yes, this is a shout out to my buddy Intrepid83, also on YouTube, who really helped me get started with Let's Play, Let's Playing, and this is my first shot at that. So, like I said, you know, we're very powerful. That was a one-shot there, nothing fancy. So. Battle number 2. This time he's gonna bring out the one, the only, the Bellafor. There he is.
It's not over.
And we're gonna bring out Charles. Aw, Charles, why you gotta be like that, Charles? Now I gotta beat you, Charles. Man, I'll beat you with Charles. 'Cause I'm the Juggernaut. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. That is actually a reference to a fan-made dubbing of the X-Men, not the comics, wow, I can't think today. Dubbing over of the, not anime, not comics. Well, okay, it's whatever it was, so. Oh, not my helmet! Man, I got that in the 3rd grade! Overkill! Mega kill! Okay, now I'm just having too much fun with this. Alright, battle numero 3. Number 3. This time he's going to bring out Bahamut, so we don't have access to him. Unfortunately, what that means is that all of our characters are limited by the damage limit of 10,000 damage, and he has something like 30 or 40,000 health. So it's going to take a few hits. So for this one, regardless of whether you're doing a single character only or not, I recommend you bust out Shiva, who I named Sivir, thanks to League of Legends. Sivir isn't necessarily my favorite champion, but I think she's quite good. So. And as you can see, with Shiva and Bahamut, it was the full animation for me, which means that I have not used either of these summons before. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm just going to attack him until something happens. Now with Bahamut, he's not going to do anything until his countdown reaches 1 or 0 or something. So you should be able to take care of him pretty quickly. And once that happens, you do want to use shield if you haven't killed him yet. So and then once you use the shield ability, which is you hit the mouse or the cursor to the right, and it'll shield for you. Then once you've done that, like you'll take a little bit of damage, a decent amount of damage, I guess. But then you will.
There's a way to the surface up ahead.
You'll be able to heal that back up by using like an ice blizzard or blizzara on Shiva herself, or Ifrit if you're using Ifrit, or Ixion if you're using Ixion. But of course, in those cases, you would use fire and electricity. So, okay, done with the Via Purifico. Now we're gonna meet up with our hero. Okay, so in this point, you can come over here and grab this chest right here. This isn't a normal chest, this acts like a vendor. So you can buy a few different items here, some potions, phoenix downs, anecdotes, so on and so forth. The one thing you do want to make sure is that you have at least 3 or 4 phoenix downs. So if you forget to buy those, if you have forgotten to buy those, make sure you buy a few of them here. So go ahead and save here at the save sphere. And then while we're on our way to the next area, hold on just a second. Yeah, while we're on our way to the next area, we are going to get in a couple battles. You want to have that first strike weapon equipped with Titus, and you do. Once you've done that, though, you can hopefully escape from these battles like you see I'm doing here. As long as at least one person escapes, you're going to be fine. It does not count as a game over if someone dies like it would if it was Yuna. And so, if you have a chance, you do want to steal a water gem here from some of the mobs that do spawn it. So if you haven't found one by the time you get to this point in the game, then go ahead and run around here, run around the save sphere. There are 2 of them here. They were gracious enough in the game to put 2 of them here until you can find that water gem. So again, the strategy here is that you do want to run away until you get to that save sphere, that second one. We'll go from there. Alright, and so we're just going to come to this save sphere, save the game here just in case something goes wrong. Again, make sure that first strike weapon is equipped. If you have first strikes with other people, you have those equipped as well. Okay, so for this fight, you want to finish the fight without unlocking any of the gates, because you can unlock the gate behind you and run away, and if you do that twice, it will end the encounter, but you don't get any experience or anything else. And this is quite probably the easiest fight in the game, so... Alright, the strategy here, very simple. Titus goes first. Titus is going to use a Phoenix Down. Because this guy has zombie status on him, because, you know, we killed him earlier on the deck of the airship, he is actually weak to Phoenix Downs. For some reason here he's taking 2 turns, so we're going to use a second Phoenix Down. Each Phoenix Down does half of his health. I don't remember why, but it just does. So, and that'll take care of him. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. The next video is going to be a short one. I've already recorded it, actually. I'm recording my voice post facto right now because I had some trouble with filming and everything. So, next video is going to be on the High Bridge right before we take on Seymour. Now, before I do end this video, though, there's one other thing that's worth noting here. you want to grab this chest here. Now, if you open the first gate, this chest will not be there. And that rematch is absolutely important because you want to have that equipped. That's the evade and counter you see there on Waka. Because there will be some parts of the game where you are required to use only these 3 characters again. And so you're going to want to have that first strike. You're going to want to have the evade and counter, and so that'll be very important. Now this second chest, the Avenger, that's just a counterattack weapon, so not as good. You won't dodge attacks, you'll just counter them. Now that chest will not be there if you unlock the second gate. Of course, if you unlock the second gate, the encounter is over anyway, so... Anyway, like I said though, I will meet up with you guys on the High Bridge, and we'll take on Seymour.